Hello everybody, it's Sound Husky here. Welcome to another Wizard101 video. Today, we have something different. And before we begin, I'd like to say, oops, somebody doing their school quest. Anyways, before we begin, I'd like to say a final farewell to a Wizard101, what you would say, you know, a content creator. Some might call him one of the, you know, pillars of the community at this point. Richard Unicorn Caller, thank you for everything you've done in Wiz as a WizTuber and a content creator for this game. You will be missed, and hopefully, if you ever do come back, we can once again greet you to this community with more warm, welcome open arms than what we have now is a bunch of chaos. Anyways, today's video is more about a challenge video. As I will be, at the end of this video, I will be deleting this wizard that you see before you, Alexandria Winter, and I will then be turning it into a live stream character that I will be live streaming playthrough on my ice next week sometime. So make sure you keep tuned in for that, keep track of my socials. Anyways, today's video is going to be seeing how many dungeons in Wizard101 can I complete within 30 minutes time. I have my timer right in front of me on my phone. You can't see it. But as soon as I step on this sigil, the start of the challenge will begin. Now, all mainline dungeons of the game count all side dungeons. Okay, so what is dungeon? What is a dungeon in a whole spec? Okay, so right now we're staying in front of a dungeon, Sunken City. Not everything with a sigil can be considered a dungeon. I'm talking about the special places that have longer quests to them. Sunken City being one of them. I'm going to go ahead and switch to a different realm. We'll go Scarecrow. So dungeons like Sunken City, Throne Room of Fire, Kensington Park, you know, Mirror Lake, stuff like that. Those are what I would consider dungeons. The four dungeons from the Four Dungeons questline also count as well. Stuff that, like the catacombs and stuff, I'm not going to include in this because I don't actually have access to that, and I don't think we'll be getting to Darkmoor in this 30 minutes time. But most first and second arc dungeons will count towards this, as well as the special 4 dungeons from the 4 Dungeons event. Anyways, that being said, let me go ahead and get a quick break here. Okay, and with all that being said, as soon as I set on the sigil, 3, 2, 1, go. Now, this is all uncut, so you're going to, you know, it's just so we're fair on time. So, you know. First. This shouldn't be this dungeon will be fairly simple because it'll be fairly quick. You know, most of the first dungeons that we'll go through are going to be fairly quick, not that hard to get through. So. What? You're going to watch a lot of One-Shot Central for a while, but...
Sister, let's give this wizard a lesson they won't soon
gives me a chance to talk a little bit about, you know, I'm going to be trying to get more daily-ish uploads for Wizard101 content. Some of them might not be considered, most of them are going to be talking about certain subjects. A lot of it is not going to be Wizard101 playthrough content, because right now I just don't have the time to go through that type of stuff. So, you know, either way. So yeah, this, you know, I just recently heard that Richard Unicorn Caller was going to be quitting Wiz, so, you know, that's unfortunately, it's a shame, for obvious reasons, you know. When somebody prominent goes like that, you know. And a lot of prominent WizTubers have disappeared over the span of years because they've found different things they found a passion for, and they just haven't wanted to come back. And that's a respectable answer. I'm too ornery to try and leave the community. That's my problem. Anyways. And when the deck doesn't go your way, you just find something to use. Oh, that's great. Now, quick. Okay, we're about to reach halfway into the 10-minute mark here on my timer here.
Wow, you found a Nox scroll! I'll bet that's what they used to seal the gate. Go and use the scroll on the gate, and I'll meet you up ahead on the other side.
Yeah, so I guess while we're doing this whole thing, you know, we can talk a little bit about the channel, what I'm expecting to do in the future. Mainly a lot of it is not. For now, I don't think we need a lot of stuff. What I'll do is I'll do quick on-the-fly deck switches when I need to. Obviously, I'm losing time. That's
The
I lost a little
living.
bit of time, but
We
if
cannot allow you in here. Master Norton would have us banished
no,
into the void if we let you gain entry.
Okay. There we go. Wipe them out. Can't see him on the bookshelf on the way. Okay. Not bad.
You are
Yep.
Now,
So, you have come this far to find me? Too bad you won't be able to tell anyone. You're no match for me and my army of undead.
So in about 8 minutes into the timer, we've completed. We'll be completing our first dungeon. Not bad. It's not the ideal time I wanted, but oh well. Okay. Brett and
What? Defeated by a child? You may have won this time, but mark my words, I will return. Return to build my army of undead.
Next up, Krakatopia. What? Okay. If you remember in my recent video, I did a whole thing about like my favorite Wizard101 dungeons, and I am going to continue that trend on my Storm Wizard. But at this time, I have other things I need to do, so I won't be doing those videos yet. I'll continue.
Who goes there?
Anyways.
You shall pay for disturbing me, young
Yeah,
wizard.
I think it's time to. I'll talk a little bit about why I want to get back into more mostly daily uploads for Wizard101 content, because the reason why is I want to get back into the community a lot more active. I want to be as I probably stated in my previous Wizard101 video when I was talking about the whole Wizard101 roundtable, whatever you want to call it, whenever I was talking about that. I want to be one of those people that helps.
Now to use this.
Helps and gives my opinions on the game to help it improve, because I don't want this game to be considered the conquered by giga whales and super elitists that only use their egos to shift what the game does. And that was the main goal. And I thought, so now I'm going to start pumping in and putting in the work, and also start getting some more daily uploads for Wizard101 content. Now that Richard Unicorn Color, is unfortunately leaving us, that gives, now doesn't that, somebody can try to uphold that legacy of his, remember his legacy on Wizard101. And that's kind of the idea I was going for when I thought about making more daily upload content like this. So, you know, hopefully I can do it. You know, if I can't, then oh well. But, you know, it's worth a shot, right? In my opinion, at least. Because the only reason why I didn't want to voice my opinion, you know, until more people that are more in the loop about these type of events would be around. So, with that being said,
you will test your might against me, and you will fail. Why even try, weakling?
And now I want to start putting in the work to get out as much content as possible. So, you know, here we are. There's that done.
Splendid!
Okay.
You do.
Alright, there we go. That's the first. Alright, there's another dungeon done. Almost onto the halfway point of the challenge. Next up is the Vault of Ice. And for me, we'll be doing the Vault of Ice next. I will be skipping Emperor's Retreat because of ice wizards, and I can probably find a quicker dungeon to do. Okay. Here we go. Alrighty.
Well.
Okay. So, unfortunately, well, here's the... Alright, so we are halfway done through the challenge, through the time, and we have only completed 2 dungeons. Now, if you want me to do a part 2 of this, and I continue doing my dungeons, let me know in the comments below, because I would be willing to continue it, seeing how many more dungeons I could get if I had another 30 minutes. And just keep doing it until I figure, you know, every 30 minutes, you know, see how many dungeons we can get. Maybe the next time I'll choose a different wizard and we'll do it within the hour.
Foul and foul is fair. Try and take this fang if you so dare.
We'll see. There we go. The Wall of Ice is more of a... isn't the longest. Thing ever, but obviously the reason why I am going to be skipping over, you know, the Emperor's Retreat is mainly due to the ice minions. I don't want to, you know, yeah, I think doing that will slow me down just because Emperor's Retreat does take a little bit due to its length and also needing to do a lot of run around in singular areas. It's easier in some of the layer dungeons because, you know, you're going in a straight line at times, mainly, so, you know. Anyways.
Show your eyes and grieve with your heart. Come to the shadows and prepare to depart.
Okay, here we go. Next boss. Now, if I do... Okay, so the Tomb of Storms is going to be a little different. The Tomb of Storms will not finish until I kill Crocopatra. She doesn't have a specific, you know, dungeon quest telling me to fight her, but she is technically the final boss of the dungeon, so it technically makes sense that I would fight her.
Tis the thing you've come to claim as your own. Tamper with me, little
If we get
wizard,
to that
and I'll
point, I'm not
turn
sure
you
if
to
we will.
stone.
We'll see, but, you know. Anyways, now we're reaching the 20-minute... We're about to reach 20 minutes, so we only have about 10 minutes left to finish how many other dungeons we can get into. So we'll see what happens. You know, and you know, when I went into this little challenge that I created, I wasn't expecting to get through that many. You know, now if I went on my storm, I could probably sweep, you know, probably 10 or 20, you know, 5, you know, probably way more, you know. And I might try that as a different video, you know, see how many dungeons I can do with, you know, a different wizard. Okay, all right, this shouldn't be too hard. There we go, there's that. That's done. Boom. And yes, I'm using, okay. And yes, using the marks is to get me quick.
This is my domain. You will pay for your trespasses, young wizard.
Okay. Let's see what we got. Alrighty, here we go. Dead. We still need to talk to Shallot, because then it will technically then it will be the quest. You know, like I said, the dungeon quest is done. Right, cool. Dungeon quest is done. Boom, boom, boom. Wasted. Cool. Nice. Very nice. All right. So here we are. We're to the end of the line, as they say. You know, we're in our we're in the last 9 minutes of this challenge. We have completed 3 dungeons, and we can probably get at least 1 more done before the time is up. Okay.
You will test your might against me, and you will fail. Why even try, weakling? It would be quicker if you just admitted defeat now. Fool! If you do not bow before me, you will fall before me. I do not recognize you. Therefore, my face is the last one you will see. Prepare yourself for pain, wizard.
See what we can do. Alright, well, I just got the full thing. Oh, wow, that's actually really cool. I actually got a crown shop drop. That's cool. I was not expecting to get a drop from the crown shop item from beating that guy. Alright, cool. That's really cool, actually. Alright, cool. So we're done here. Alright, loading screens, loading screens, loading screens, loading screens. Very fun, very fun, very fun. Alright, turn around and go. Alright, we are in the last probable chance of getting a dungeon done, so let's go do it. 9, 8. Alright, here we go. Alright, we are currently... So what we're going to do is I am clearing everything out except for these 4 cards. Since I'm on the sigil, I can do that. Since I saw it on the sigil, I'll probably be able... This will probably be the only way I can get to it. Yeah. If I got pulled, it'd be too bad, so sad you have to fight that fight. Anyways. Here we go. See what we can do here.
Crocotep ensured only the worthy could enter the inner sanctum. If you dare, step onto the teleporter at my right to try the test of strength. See if you can defeat the Son of Storms. We value intelligence as well as strength. Think you're clever enough? Then step onto the teleporter at my left and try the test of aptitude.
Now, Ash, well, technically the dungeon ends, the dungeon quest does end at the end of the thing, so we'll see. Okay. Wow.
Very well.
Okay, and time is up.
Test of aptitude.
30 minutes.
Prepare to enter the inner sanctum
Now,
at once.
Let's count how many dungeons we did. Sunken City is 1. Throne Room of Fire is 2. The Vault of Ice is 3. Karanin Palace is 4. Now, where do we stand in the Tomb of Storms? Or Temple of Storms, actually. Well, the quest technically ends after Get Smart. That quest that we just did. So technically, in a technicality, we technically did beat the dungeon. But, for the fact that Crocopatra is technically still alive, we didn't fully beat the dungeon as you would come here to beat Crocopatra. So I am willing to give up and say that no, we did not beat this dungeon fully, so we only beat 4 dungeons in the span of 30 minutes. But to end this off, we will go ahead and take out Crocopatra and finish her off as the final battle with this Ice Wizard, with Alexandria Winter. Now, I am going to be making a new version of Alexandria Winter. Well, her name's gonna be Alexandria. I'm just going to ask her name. And I'll do that on the first day of streaming. Anyways, there we go. There. I'm happy. I'm happy. I killed her. We took her down. Anyways, we'll head back to the Oasis. And yeah, how many dungeons did we finish in 30 minutes? 4. We finished 4 dungeons in 30 minutes. Now, for my first time doing this, that's not bad. I'm content with that. Now we might try this different time on a different wizard and see what changes between the different schools of magic. So, the next time we do this, it'll be sometime later down the line, we will try this on a fire wizard and see how many dungeons we can beat with a fire wizard. Because I want to see the difference between all of the different AoEs that each school can have. So we did this with Blizzard, and Blizzard was overall an okay run. It's a little slow at times because the animation is not the fastest. But overall, in my final thoughts of this, it was a fun little challenge to do on my Ice Wizard. So, as we have just finished the challenge, I would say that, that'll do it for this video at least. But yeah, we're going to try it next time on a different wizard. Might be a little lower level, might be a little bit higher level, I'm not sure yet. We'll see. And as my final run for 30 minutes, we'll do my storm. But for now, I think that'll do it. Once again, a special shout out to Richard Unicorn Caller. You will be missed, brother. Hope you enjoy, and enjoy life outside of Wiz, and hope you find something that you're passionate about and you keep doing. And maybe one day we'll see you again in this community. And after that little bit, I wish you all a great rest of your day. Hope you will hit the like button, maybe subscribe, share this with your friends, share this with the rest of the Wizard101 community, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.